Hi, my name is Habiba, and we're here at the School of Journalism. And today we are here to interview a cool professor named Mr. Luis Cavanza. So, Mr. Luis, we are here to ask you a little bit of questions about your job and like school that you went to. So what is your main role here? Like, what is your job?
Okay, I work here at the university in the assistant professor of practice capacity, and I do a lot of the broadcasting classes that have to do with from studio production, television studio production, to field recording production with single camera, and also special effects, graphics, and anything that has to do with visual communication and audio.
So, have any students have come up to you and asked you for a question, like for help? Because this looks a little hard.
No, no one has asked me. You guys are the first ones. Came all the way from Kenya, I understand, to ask me questions. This is so interesting.
Like it has to be close.
Oh, okay. What high school did you go to? Like,
I went to high school in Mexico. I'm originally from Mexico City, and I moved to the United States when I was 21 years old, and I went to get my undergraduate at the University of Texas, where I did film studies, and I worked for the Texas Parks and Wildlife Department for 5 years after I graduated, and then I came to Nebraska to work for public television.
so what made you want to come to UNL for?
Well, the opportunity to teach presented itself, and I took it, and I have really been learning a lot on how to teach because it's not easy. One thing is to know how to do something, and the other is to know how to teach others how to do that, and that's kind of challenging.
So, do you have like any like grandchildren that maybe planning on coming here or anything?
I don't have any grandchildren that I know of. I have a child who is 20 years old, and he is here. He is at the College of Journalism. He's in the area of public relations.
Well, thank you for today,
Much to
and
any of
thank
the
you for
instruments,
that we
and
learned a
all the
little bit
instruments
about
are
you,
going to
and it was
change
nice to meet
depending on
you.
what you select. So
Thank you.
You can do that pretty much to any of the instruments, and all the instruments are going to change depending on what you select. So you can dial up any instrument that you want to, and it just will sound like that. And part of the program is really interesting. You have pre-recorded music that they will help if you want to insert some of these beats. So just listen to it. Just the speakers like that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So you can dial up any instrument that you want to, and it just will sound like that. And part of the program is really interesting. You have pre-recorded music that they will help if you want to insert some of these beats. So just listen to it. Just yeah, yeah, yeah. So you can see. Let's say I'm gonna do. What do you guys want? Guitars. Let's see what we have for guitars. See what I'm saying? And then you have, if you get a shot of this, are you gonna edit this? Okay. So like, let's say that, get a shot of this. See, so I can. So you can see. Let's say I'm gonna do. What do you guys want? Guitars. Let's see what we have for guitars. Play in the same key like that, you have all kinds of different things. Like, so that would be good. those guitars, and then where you have this, play something on top of it. Of course, I gotta play the same key that this guy brings to it. But just like that, you have these different things. And you have something is really kind of fun. Is like you have percussions from different pretty much everywhere in the world. Where you have so this like a bongo. So it's just kind of fun. And you have something is really kind of fun. Is like you have percussions from pretty much everywhere in the world. So it's like a Cuban bongo, but then you have all kinds of other different things. Like here, like for instance, they have already pre-built some things that you can probably build into it. So it's just kind of fun. Like here, like for instance, they have already pre-built some
On
things
top
that
of
you
this
can
loop
probably
that they
build
gave me.
into it. Does that make sense? But then you have all kinds of styles of music that you can use. Okay.
So did you guys like ever done like say like try to make a movie or a documentary? Have you guys ever like used any of this music and stuff?
Yeah, that's the whole idea,
top
to
of
start
this loop
teaching
that they
students
gave
how
me.
to use some of these tools to use in their productions. Although we do,
But then you have all kinds
primarily
of
we'll
styles
do
of
journalistic type of video production.
can use.
Every once in a while, we do some entertaining, some more like dramatic films and things of that nature. And I think this part of the
So did
narrative
you guys like ever done like
for the
say
whole
like
movie
try to
plays
make a movie or
very
a
important
documentary?
role
Have you guys ever
because,
like used
audio
any
is
of this
just
music and stuff?
is
Yeah,
part
that's-
of
that's
the
the whole
story,
idea, to
and
start
teaching students
so,
how to use some of these tools,
getting
to
students started to
use in
think
their
about how you
productions.
can use and create
Although
some
we
of
do
the music.
primarily
for
we'll do
productions, I think is
journalistic
really
type of
fun
video
and also
production.
really
Every
important.
once in a while we do
So
some entertaining,
here
some
with a
more
system
like
like
dramatic
this, you
films
have
and
all
things of
the
that nature.
tools
And I
that
think
you
this
can
part of
think
the
about to do
narrative
some simple
for the
music
whole movie plays
And,
a
so
very
that's the
important
whole
role
idea.
because
And
audio
you
is
can, with
just
a little bit of imagination,
is
some
part of the
skill,
story,
and
and
you
so
can probably create any kind of
getting
music that you
students
can think
started to think about how
So
you can
the
use
students
and
that went
create
to
some
like
of the
trips
music
to
for the
Uganda
productions, I
and
think is
I
really
think
fun and also
I don't
really
know what the other one was.
important.
Nepal.
here
So have
with
they
a
ever come up to
system
you and
like
asked
this,
you
you
for like
have all
advices
the
for like what
tools
type of music they
that
should
you
use
can
for their
think about to
documentary?
do some
Not
simple
yet, but yeah, one of the
score.
students that was in the
And, so that's the whole
presentation
idea.
last
And
night,
you
she
can,
did
with a
another
little bit of
piece on
imagination, some skill,
ghost,
you can probably
Ghostbusters
create
kind
any
of
kind of
thing,
music
and
that you
you know,
can
people
think
that go out and look for.
So the
for
students that went
paranormal
to like
activity,
trips
and
to
she asked me
Uganda
if I could
and
create some
I think
ambience music for her
I don't
video,
know
and
what
I
the other
did.
one was.
And it was
Nepal.
all just kind of
So
like
have they ever come up to you and asked you for like advices for like what type of music they should use for their
So it
documentary?
started to happen more and more.
Not yet,
We
but yeah,
do
one
a
of the students that
newscast
was
every
in the
week,
presentation last
on
night,
Tuesdays, and
she did another piece on Ghostbusters kind of thing, and you know, people that go out and look for paranormal activity, and she asked me if I could create some ambience music for her video, and I did, and it was all just kind of like ethereal, very ghostly type of music and stuff. So it started to happen more and more. We do a newscast every week on Tuesdays and